When looking to sell your home, the new curb appeal is screen appeal. And we have an expert today here in the studio, Cori Baumann with the Brokerage House. Cori, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, introduce yourself to any viewers who may not have met you.
Yes, well, my name is Cori Baumann, and I'm a realtor with the Brokerage House. I'm in my 4th year licensed. I have been in and around the industry in different capacities, starting as a photographer about 12 years ago. So this is something that I'm very passionate about, and especially when it comes to the selling side, making sure that homes get the absolute value with their home, making it look its best.
Yeah, absolutely. And that little intro that I did there, I stole that from you because you said curb appeal is the new screen appeal. Is that right?
Yes, because everybody now is shopping for homes like this. So they're online and they're looking. And so you want to make somebody stop on your house, and you want to make them look, and you want to make them schedule an appointment. And so there's a few things that can really make your home stand out to get those buyers, to get that top dollar. And that's like what I get really excited and passionate about when working with sellers.
Right. Yeah, you told me that you call this the picture perfect home selling process that
Yes.
you offer.
Yes. And
Yeah.
so it starts with just coming in. You know, I tell people, like, don't stress, don't worry about cleaning or anything, just let me come in. So I do a home evaluation where we look at comparables and, like, all right, so what the home value is, and then I go into the mode of helping you get your home prepared. So whether that's depending on if you already have a place to go or if you are still living there while we need to sell your home, all right, so what can we look at? And so one of the things that we first talk about is preparing your home to be marketable and not how you are living in it, because those are two different things. And so, and there's no judgment, but what people see on here, you know, we want to show the absolute ultimate function of the home. And so we will want to do some depersonalizing and de-decorating, I guess is the best way to say it. So there's nothing that could be like, we just want things to be neutral. So if you're a huge Michigan fan, we might want to take that down because we don't want a Michigan State fan to come in and be like, oh, I can't live here. Like, just little things like that people don't necessarily think about. Or, hey, I know that the way you have your furniture arranged, like, totally makes sense for your family. However, if we arrange it this way, or, you know, let's take this couch out and put it in the garage and let me rearrange it this way. I'm going to bring in some different pillows and a lighter color throw blanket. And now all of a sudden, you know, the space is going to open up and show a little bit more function. And that's not a knock on the sellers whatsoever. It's just when we're getting ready to show it to the world, we want to showcase the optimal function of the home so that buyers can see it and see themselves there. And so that's the whole process that we work through. And I try to take the stress of, oh, how do we do this? And take that stress off and say, I'm going to guide you through all of it step by step.
Right. I think after working with a lot of buyers, you really kind of see what people are looking for and what they're not looking for. And we know that buyers want to visualize their own self in that home, not the way that you've lived in it. So that makes perfect sense.
Yes. And a lot of people have said, oh, I can see past all that. And come to find out, a lot of people can't. And they get stuck on, oh, I don't like that carpet or that paint color. And I'm like, that is cosmetic. Like, see past that. And so the more of that we can minimize, the more they can see past and the more they can see themselves there. It's stunning. It's like amazing how much just some little things make a really big difference.
Absolutely. I know from my own experiences working with buyers, you think that they'll see right past paint. That's an inexpensive fix, but it does get people stuck. So making it neutral is the best advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And then after you do the staging, you really take it to the next step with professional photography. Talk us through that.
Yes. So, that is something that we offer at the Brokerage House, is staging. So if you were to hire somebody to come in and stage your house, you're going to spend typically between $2,500 to $3,500. And that's something that if my seller needs that I offer complimentary. And one of the reasons that I do that is because I know that it's going to pay for itself, because homes sell for 70% faster and for 25% more. So it just helps everybody. It's a win-win. But then once the home is staged and ready, yes, professional photography to me is a no-brainer, because the difference between something that is well lit and at the correct angle versus something taken on a cell phone, even with iPhones and all these great pictures, like there's just no comparison. So it really makes a big difference. And when we're talking about that curb appeal being screen appeal, if you compare those side by side, which one looks better? Which one, if you had to pick one to go see, which one looks like $200,000? It's going to be the one with the professional photography every single time.
Right.
So that's no cost to sellers either. That's something that I provide 100% of the time. And depending on, if there's acreage, then we're going to do aerial photos. If it's on a lake, 100%, we're going to do the aerial photos as well. So, and then there's virtual tours that we include. And because I have such a strong background in marketing, I love to do videos and several different posts. We do a big push on social media. We do targeted ads and boosts, to different areas where we think, all right, lake house, we may want to boost to Toledo because there's a ton of people on this lake from Toledo, or different things like that. So we're really making sure that we get it out there to everybody. If it needs to be in the newspaper, we get it on JTV. So we don't just stick a sign in the yard and then say, hey, everybody come. Like, we market. Like, I'm so proud to say, I work my butt off for my sellers.
Yes.
100%.
It shows on your social media for sure.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. It really is a science, from pricing it right, doing the comps right, staging that whole process to marketing and getting the offers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if someone's interested in listing their home with you, how can they get in touch?
So you can give me a call, 517-539-4401, or you can also visit my website, which is coribaumann.com. Cori, C-O-R-I, short and sweet, just like me. And then Baumann, B-A-U-M-A-N-N.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Cori. Great information.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
Yes. If you're looking to list your home, give Cori Baumann a call.